Okay, wow, what a start to the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for the Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 9. Last episode was crazy. The whole shit with Jinchi at the end of the episode was hilarious. If you can't tell, I am recording this right after the last episode. It was fucking awesome. That episode was so good. The beginning being as chaotic and crazy as it was, with the whole murder plot against that one very evil buyer, customer, and then the second half being utterly hilarious with Jinchi and the misunderstandings between him and Mao Mao. Anyway, we're gonna see where this is gonna go from here. I don't know if a new plot is going to start this episode now that Mao Mao is back in the Rear Palace, but we're gonna find out in this episode. Anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, step straight into the Apothecary Diaries Season 1 episode. I've got to get in the habit of doing this. By the time this goes up on YouTube, I'm going to be pretty far ahead with this series on Patreon, so if you want to get very far ahead and full uncuts, feel free to check that out there. Anyway, let's get into episode 18 now. 18! Whoa, episode 9. Holy shit, I might have said... you know what, we're gonna move on. You know, I was thinking about it. Damn, that looks gorgeous. I was thinking about it, I was talking about the reasons for her father, like, teaching her medical stuff and things like that, and why she fell so in love with it. And I kind of thought of another reason. It's like, in this day and age, there's very few people who are super proficient with medical knowledge about poisons and things like that, and especially during a time when poisonings were at like an all-time high, because people had vendettas out for a lot of people because there was a lot of bad people in the world. So poisoning was very common, and so there was still not a lot of people who had proficient medical knowledge. And so her father giving Mao Mao that, I talked about survivability, but another reason it increases her survivability is because people during this time have needs for doctors and things like that. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. Like, Mao Mao got an order directly from the emperor because she is so knowledgeable and was able to help Li Hua survive. Like, it's not when it comes down to health and lives and things like that, even in this day and age, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. They're going to look to whoever is the smartest and who is most capable to save this person. And so with that, you're always needed. Even if she is the taste tester for Gyokyo, her medical knowledge is indispensable for some of the things that she's had to do for them and some of the people that she's saved. So just having that knowledge and skills ups your survivability because people need you. Everybody chowing down here, all the eunuchs. I'm still pronouncing that word wrong, I think. Holy shit, dude. And you drop the vase on the floor, man? Come on. Somebody gotta pick that shit up. Makes the drinks taste bad. Who is this? Uh-oh. They just poisoned his drink. Whoever that is just poisoned his drink. You have an angry look on your face. This since the misunderstanding has still not been cleared up, dear God, they still haven't cleared up this poor misunderstanding with Jinchi. He doesn't understand. Does not respond in such a child. Ooh, that's interesting. The one known as Jinchi, like his persona that he puts on for everybody to see. Oh God. So much paperwork. Stop laughing uncontrollably. I said it last episode. She is my favorite character. Her and Mao Mao. Yes. Who knows what image the master had in his mind? He definitely had quite the image of Mao Mao and Lihaku. Quite the image. And going out to meet her just for her to not be there, yeah. Damn, so he went through his work incredibly quickly just so he could go see her. Yeah, this man's in love. This man's in love. He calls her a toy, he calls her apothecary, he doesn't call her by her name, all the above. This man is fully in love. Yeah. Even if she did leave to just go home, because he had been hoping that she would come to him for him to take her home, because he knew her circumstances and the fact that she had been kidnapped. He was hoping giving her his hairpin would kind of give her a nudge to be like, hey, I'll let you go home, just use me. But she didn't take the bait and went with Lihaku instead. Mostly because she didn't know what they meant. I should put more thought into these. Ah, yeah. So is Jinshi's job to pass and deny those? Okay, so this is where the guy just got poisoned. Conan. Better pick up Mao Mao on your way. So is he dead? Someone high up bit the dust! Some of those who I've never met or heard of. Jinshi seems a little down though. He seems like he might have known this guy personally. He called him by name and everything. Who died from drinking too much. Only it wasn't he drank too much. It was very much murder. The head lady in waiting leave means... yeah. Yep, the OD or get alcohol poisoning, and more particularly in this case. Could really handle this drink. Wow, had a well-liked personality to boot. Seems like the way the other eunuchs there, I'm definitely still pronouncing that word wrong, we're talking about him. Seems like he had changed in recent time. You're gonna make her... yeah, she gets to drink booze, so she's happy. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They'll never know if it was poison because he dropped it on the floor and it smashed. So all the liquid was just out on the floor. Yep, and you'd have no way of knowing. Yeah, he was excessively shiny. Like he was definitely close with this guy, 100%. He's very downtrodden about this, way more than he is normally. More childish than before. Yeah, because of the whole incident with you and the misunderstanding that unfolded there, and now this as well, where he seemed like he was close with this guy. It's both sweet and salty. Has she never had booze before? A sweet drink and added salt to it. Oh, so it's like a very sweetened version of the booze they were having. Really? He only ate sweets. I see. That'll cause diabetes. So he very much knew this guy. He's literally talking about nostalgia. She's poured herself some more. She just wants to have more booze. Mooncakes and dried meat. She's pouring oh my god, she's pouring herself another drink. Yeah, no, so she's definitely had booze before. She grew up in a brothel, and she was close with a lot of the courtesans. She's had booze before. You can maybe still pick up evidence off the sides of the jar. Because, I mean, even if the liquid's gone from the jar, the residue and possible evidence will still be on the insides of it. I mean, even if it's fully dried out, if there was poison, there's still a chance maybe something could be there. I don't know how that would work, but Mao definitely would. Ooh, the inside is all very flaky. Probably not, no. Oh, there's no poison there, okay. It's just the sugar, because he loved his alcohol sweet as fuck. Oh. So that guy didn't like poison him, he just poured a metric fuck ton of salt in there. I knew he was like holding some white stuff. I was like, what poison could that possibly be? But did he just pour a metric fuck ton of salt in there? And maybe that ended up like dehydrating him or something? I'm very confused how that would kill him though. Oh, so he poured just an insane amount of salt, but I still don't know how. Oh. No, if you go back, he pounds that drink. Even the salty one, I think he was so drunk he didn't notice how much... Yeah, those are huge salt chunks there. Yeah, and he's so drunk that he doesn't notice how salty it is. I think it literally dehydrated and killed him. Because alcohol already dehydrates you. If you don't drink a ton and ton and ton of water while you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're going to be hungover as shit the next day. And because you're dehydrated. And so... I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on that. I think that's how it works. I think it's dehydration. It might be something else that makes you hungover, so don't actually quote me on that at all. But I do know that drinking a ton of water can mitigate some of the effects of being hungover. But then he had a ton of salt in there and he didn't drink any water after. He could have got alcohol poisoning or just flat out died of dehydration from how much salt he was drinking and not realizing he was doing it. Yeah, it can literally dehydrate you. Yeah. He was so drunk he didn't tell. On his lifestyle. Lost his ability to taste salt. Because yeah, I was thinking like I kind of came to the conclusion that like I mean maybe he just didn't taste the salt, but like that much salt you would assuredly taste it. But he literally lost his taste to salt. Ooh, oh no, and so then he went off the rails after that. All work all day. I see. And he only eats sweets. And so the effect that he only eats sweets over and over and over and over and over again and eats nothing else, it caused him to get this illness she's speaking of, and he lost his sense of taste for salt. That could be it too. That's not for me to determine. There was also salt in the drink I drank yesterday. Yeah. Wanted to pull a prank, but didn't think it would straight up kill him. Because if they didn't know how much salt they put in there. Oh, that would be bad. I'm a coward. I've practically named the culprit at this point. Really? Yeah, we've seen this several times throughout. She doesn't ever exactly give you... Okay, thanks Crunchyroll. She doesn't ever exactly give you an answer because she doesn't want that even though it mostly is because she figures out most of the mysteries. She lets them figure out who it is because she doesn't want to directly be responsible for that. An obsidian tassel. He's in mourning. I knew he had memories of them. He seems like a normal young man when he's not putting on that persona and everything. I guess he is human after all. Yeah. Did he get her some booze? He actually gave her some booze. That's funny. Oh my god. she's not hiding the bottle away from it. It's mine. You gave it to me. You can't take it back. Oh yeah. I love the dynamic that continues to build with him. Before, Mama was just like completely annoyed by him and stuff, and to be fair, she still is most of the time, but the dynamic is building now where she's seeing more and more of his actual regular self the more she's around him, and the more she's warming up to him, even if some of his antics still very much freak her out. That's right, there was no... I was thinking about it like, you're letting a minor drink, but like back then, fucking anybody could drink alcohol. Until the age of 20. I love the little power struggle they kind of played there. That was fun. Well, he seems cheered up with the situation with Mao Mao and everything. Seems like he's back to normal a little bit. Okay, this we saw. I accidentally saw a flash of this in the preview of last episode, where it was that like beautiful eye shot. I take it we're probably about to get that in a moment. Is someone drowning? Where is this? Is this the moat? Is this a moat? Maybe someone tried to escape and fell in the moat. God damn, it's just one thing after another. Yep, I knew it. Someone fell in the moat. Yeah, the doctor's scared to look at this shit. Oh my god. Jesus. That is a crazy thing to say, Mao Mao. Assume she was a servant. Yeah, the most quack doctor to ever quack doctor. Been ordered not to touch corpses. Yeah. The teacher told me not to. Yeah, the woman that back there staring at Jinchi. That's grim. Hold on, before you start getting... Her dad was like, don't, you better not touch corpses, because the second you start getting into that shit, yeah, you're not going to be able to be stopped. What a rude response. Yeah, I'm just nodding at each other being like, sounds about right. And yeah, she got a bandage on one foot. Yeah, I was literally gonna say hypothermia on the fingers like that. Good lord, this is grim. She's committed. Good lord. I don't know if I want to immediately believe that, given how this show operates. I don't think I want to immediately believe it was a suicide, but maybe this one will actually turn out to be as such, but I don't know. Possible for her to do it alone. Yeah, how would she have gotten up there? Oh yeah, Fuyo got up on the wall. How did she do that? Is there cracks in the wall you can maybe climb? The craftsmen used to get up the wall when they were building it. With bound feet. So they literally bandaged her feet. She definitely was. Oh, that's why her fingers were red, is because she was trying to claw her way out. That really makes it seem like it was either a murder or she regretted her decision last minute and couldn't get out of the moat. I would never think to take my own life. Yeah, Mao Mao finds a lot of joy in the world with her drugs and stuff. But what kind of poison I would use to die? So if she was going to die, the way she would want to go out, basically, if it were to happen to her. Damn. 3D shot of this little plant here. Oh my god, are we just... What the fuck? I mean, we're cutting through a lot of the stuff that we've seen up until this point, but what the fuck was that in the middle there? I'll go back, but this scene is gorgeous, so I want to watch it all the way through. This sounds like Eimer too. I don't know if it is, it might not be. I don't think it is, but they sound similar. There's definitely some scenes trickled in there of Mao Mao's past, 100%. Now, that scene was gorgeous, but I'm going back because I feel like there were some flashes of some shit there. I was not expecting them to go so cinematic with this gorgeous scene here. So this is Li Hua with her baby. After her baby died, then she got sick. Then this interjects right here. This cut of Mao Mao from last episode when we were trailing events that have occurred throughout this entire season. For whatever reason, they took a cut of Mao Mao from last episode when she went to the annex that we got no context on what was happening there. This is stuff we have not seen before. A knife, someone with a bandaged arm, like diseased looking arm, and then I think this is Li Shu. Yeah, this is Li Shu. So this is stuff we have seen that has occurred. But that knife there, I don't think we've ever seen that. That was new entirely. Yeah, I don't think this is Aimer. I'm 99% certain this is just a Japanese woman who sounds like Aimer. Very good voice. I mean, it really just goes to show how often and frequent people died during this time period. It's just constant. And Mao Mao saying, like, you never know when it's gonna happen to you. especially for this kind of time period, could not be more real.
人士様。
なんだ。
もし私を処刑する場合、
Can you make sure to... Damn!
なんでそうなる。
You would probably be the one to give the order. Good lord. I mean, she's just being realistic, but Christ! That is a harsh reality.
早速粗相をしてしまった。
Did I step in it just
すみ
now?
ません。調子に乗りました。縛り首でも斬首でも文句は言いません。
いやだからなんでそうなる。
私が平民だからです。吹き飛ぶ命です。
そんなことはしない。
I would never do such a thing. Yeah, if the Emperor wills it, you can't go against it. That is the way this world works. Would or would not type of issue, it's a can or cannot.
面倒なことを言ったみたいだ。
God, this got really dark really quick. God, man, that's just, I mean, it's realistic, and I mean, I get it. The conversation stemmed from this lady dying like that, where we don't know if it was a suicide or a murder, and so Mama just started kind of thinking about these things, and it's just, good lord, it's a really harsh reality to confront. Yeah, I think in that one like split second Mao was looking at the plant there, just all of that we flashed through was just going through her mind all at once, all the shit she's been through here since she arrived at the rear palace. It's a lot.
園遊会の毒殺騒ぎの場にいたことだった。
Oh,
それらしい遺書も見つかり、自殺ということで事件は幕を閉じた。
huh. Some relevant information to the case is interesting. I get it sucks we couldn't check her arm for like marks or anything, because I guess maybe all that had been colored over from her like skin, how it transformed colors. I will keep that in mind though.
先日の報告がようやく届きました。
腕に火傷を負ったものを探せと言ってから。
It's been 2 months since that shit started and we still haven't found anybody.
時間のかけすぎだ。
Oh, did they?
申し訳ない。
Oh, they actually found somebody. Oh shit, they found somebody. Okay, we're diving into this finally. This has been a plot that has been building up for episodes on end now.
意外と
Actually higher up than I thought.
ザクロ級フォンミ
It's Aduo's second in command.
祝飛アードを
Yeah, she literally had a bandage on her arm there. Same arm as Mao Mao. We saw a little flash a couple episodes ago. I forget which episode it was, but we saw a flash where she was literally wrapping her arm. Because I got it confused. I think that was like that was a while ago actually. I think that was like episode 5, the one I posted like yesterday. When I'm recording this, I posted episode 5 yesterday. Yeah, we saw a flash and I thought it was Mao Mao, but it wasn't. Head lady in waiting under concubine Aduo. Yikes. And she tried to poison Li Shu.
下がってよ。
So what are they doing with her now that they figured this out? This is interesting. This information that we're getting here will be able to confirm or deny my theory that Jinchi is related to her. But that's probably going to be what we dive into in the next few episodes here. Maybe finally actually getting to the solution of who she, because it's not just her, clearly. She was sending messages between people, obviously. And so we need to figure out who she was sending messages to and things like that as well. There's a lot more to that mystery than we're getting at the moment. Something we'll dive into all of that next episode, though. This was quite a heavy episode. Like, very, very heavy episode. Just that whole ending scene was so gorgeous with that insert song and all the above. I mean, so much went down this episode. Obviously, with Mao Mao and the booze. It was pretty comedy filled, honestly, for the beginning. Well, I say pretty because the situation with the guy Coleman? I already kind of forgot how to pronounce his name. But the guy that Jinchi was close with was pretty dark, especially considering Jinchi was close with this person. Yeah, now we got to figure out is concubine Aduo's head lady in waiting. Did the concubine make her do this? Did she push her to do this? Does concubine Aduo know anything at all, or is this something that's going on behind the scenes? And why Li Shu of all people? Why are we trying to poison Li Shu of all people? I guess maybe because of their relation and how they used to be mother and daughter-in-law. I don't quite know what the relation is there or what's happening. Obviously, we're gonna find that out as the episodes go on, but man, that girl's death, I'm gonna keep it in mind because they said with a note she left that there was relevant information to the case. I guess did she maybe out the head lady in waiting for Aduo? Did she maybe out her in that message and say that it was her who did it? I don't know, But a lot of information we've got to find out here in the coming episodes. But this whole episode was so good. As heavy as it got at times, it was so good. We even got even last episode we got some really heavy stuff with Mao Mao like walking through the crowd and talking about the brothel life and how it's like a poison and all the above, and the metaphor she talked about the courtesans as poison and the people who come in as poison and all the above. There's been some really heavy topics going on in the past couple episodes that I really like. I really like what we're diving into here. Yeah, it just really brings forth the morality of the times here, and it's just death was just, it happens so fucking frequently. I mean, it's rough. But yeah, incredible episode here. This show's fucking awesome. I seriously, with every passing episode, I love this show more and more and more and more. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 9. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.